Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Main Street Finance Podcast. I am, of course, Alex, your host, and today I'm going to bring you another book review. Now, the last time I did one of these was way back on episode 8 for Retire Before Mom and Dad. This week, I want to talk about Napkin Finance by Tina Hay. Napkin Finance is another book that teaches the basics of dozens of money topics, but I chose this book specifically because it does it a little bit differently. Each topic starts with just a drawing on a napkin.
You're listening to the Main Street Finance Podcast, where we take the Wall Street bull by the horns to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether it's budgeting, investing, or financial independence, we tackle the big questions in the pursuit of financial literacy. And now, your host.
Oh, it's been a while since we've had that intro on the show. So, before we get into the review, as I'm sure you've noticed, we have had quite the string of interviews lately. I have talked to CFAs, PhDs, wildly successful entrepreneurs, and even a few fellow finance nerds, just like yours truly. I have really had a blast getting to talk to all of these guests, and I am happy to say that I have more on the way. I have 4 more experts that I'm going to be speaking to over the next 2 weeks, and another 1 or 2 that I'm still in the process of scheduling a meeting time with them. But I would like to take a minute and thank all of you out there who have been listening to the show. Without you all, I'm just some guy talking to himself in a spare bedroom. Having you all listen to the show and seeing you share the episodes keeps me inspired to keep making this content for you, and that is something that I very much enjoy doing. So, as a quick reminder, if any of you have personal finance or investing questions that you would like to ask me, or that you would like me to find an expert to bring onto the show to talk about that topic, I would love for you to shoot me an email. That address is mainstreetfinance@gmail.com, or you can send me a tweet or DM on Twitter at mainstreetmoney. I make this show for you, so I want to be giving you the content that you want. With that, let's go ahead and get to the topic. Today's book is Napkin Finance. Personally, I would recommend this book specifically for visual learners or for those that want a wide range of topics covered. Each topic begins with just a diagram on a napkin. The idea here is that the topics are broken down so well that what you need to know can fit on just a basic square napkin. After the picture on each topic, there are a few sections such as why is this important, some examples of the topic, some tips and tricks, some fun facts, maybe a table to show the differences between types of whatever the thing is, and a section for key takeaways. Naturally, the sections that are included depend on the topic, so let's go ahead and take an example. One of the topics covered is diversification. In this section, you get a picture on a napkin, of course, some reasons why you should diversify, a table that shows you 5 examples of how you can diversify and why those are each important, some fun facts, and some key takeaways. The thing about this book is that it does not go into great detail on any one topic. Rather, it is a shotgun approach in that you get a large spread of topics covered. Napkin Finance is organized into 12 sections, each section with between 3 or 9 individual topics that are covered, and there's even a quiz at the end of each section, so you can go through after you read through it and just make sure you have it. And of course, there's an answer key at the end of each quiz, but it's just a little something to make sure you're paying attention. Although, of course, there's no one that's going to come behind you and grade you. Overall, I do recommend this book. More specifically, I would recommend this book as a gift to someone who is maybe just getting started with their financial journey, or perhaps a high school or college student. Napkin Finance will give introductions to 60 different topics and will act well as a base of knowledge for any reader to be able to have that base to build upon with further reading and research into the individual topics or the specific ones that really speak to them. They now have that base that they can go on and get that additional reading and research. And for that, this book does very well. So that's my review of Napkin Finance by Tina Hay. It's great for visual learners especially, and for those who want a wide range of topics covered in a single book. So I had said before there are 60 topics covered, but the entire length of the book is about 260 pages. So each topic gets 2, 3, maybe 4 pages, depending on what it is. So it really is sort of a quick reference guide, but also a great introduction that'll maybe inspire someone to go, oh, well, I had never heard of this. Well, let me read a little bit more into that. that is a specific niche that this book really fills well. Alrighty, and if you guys like me doing these book reviews, be sure to let me know, and I'll be sure to get some more on the books for you. Speaking of dumb jokes, I'm looking for a new and catchy way to end my shows. Lately, I've just been saying, I'll see you next week, but honestly, I think we can do a little bit better here. So I thought it would be fun, instead of me just arbitrarily coming up with something, that I'm going to throw this out to the audience and see what you guys think. If you have suggestions for other sort of catchphrases or other ways that I should close out each episode, send it on over. You can send it over through Twitter or the email address, and both of those are in the description below. And so with that, I'll see you all next week.
Thank you for listening to the Main Street Finance Podcast. Have a question on today's topics or have suggestions for future episodes? Send an email to mainstfinance@gmail.com. Sharing is caring, so if you learned something new and useful today, make sure you share with friends and family. Don't forget to like and subscribe to be notified of new episodes. For demonstrations and more examples, be sure to check out the YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.